Okay, so now it's time to chat up everyone in Rim Elm and then see what event is going to happen. At least I definitely need to chat up Vaughn's kind of sort of GF mate. I feel like I haven't been back here in forever. Oh, I could also try fighting Tetsu. I think this might be my last chance to do it. You have to be so obvious, Maya. More sewing? Oops. I didn't even read what I was saying. I don't think it really matters. I will. We could consider that some foreshadowing. Question about Songi. Yeah. I haven't seen Songi since the floating castle. Let's equip ourselves for a hard fight. I'm actually not sure if I can win this, but I mean, if I wanted to win this fight, it would probably be good to have better armor. But it might actually be impossible, like, because I can't leave. I can't buy better armor anymore. I think if I wanted to do this fight, I would have had to, like, buy better armor before I did the Absolute Fortress. His defense is pretty good. Yeah, I remember you like, oh, this is bad. Because he can basically, like, if he can kill me, like I can heal, but he's just gonna hit me again. I feel like my level is just too low to do this. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, so that's good. I basically got a free. I guess if I want to do this, I need to also put on like a guardian ring, so I don't take so much damage from his physical attacks. The defender chain is like a really important thing. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna be in a loop of like constantly healing. Let's just let him kill me. Well, let's just try it one more time with the guardian ring on, just to see. Just have a look. But yeah, I feel like I probably just can't do this fight with the armor I have. And I don't think I can get better armor now. I think I need to just go all out I just need to go all out on defense. Like Life Grail could help too, but I feel like it's not gonna be enough to keep up with the damage he's putting out. Let's just try, just for fun. Yeah, I feel like if I had good armor, maybe I could do this, but I've been stingy. I feel like the Guardian Ring doesn't help much. Like when he hits me, it still does about the same damage. His defense is really high. Oh yeah, that was messy. So I mean, basically, if I can just attack, heal, attack, heal, attack, heal. If I put out now, then it's basically a question of like, yeah, can I survive 2 of his hits without getting killed? Because he's going to hit me again before I heal. And I probably can't survive another one of these. Like, it depends on how lucky I am with my blocking. Yeah, like if I can get lucky with blocking, survive 2 attacks and just keep doing attack, heal, then, I mean, I've got 15 healing berries, so if I can dish out enough damage, it might work, but I really don't think it's going to work, because number one, I don't even know if I can do enough damage in 15 of these cycles to kill him, but more importantly, I don't think I can survive, because like he's going to kill me now unless I got lucky with blocking, and I can't get lucky with blocking. Like, so that was good, but like I'm not going to get lucky with blocking every time. Just needs one round where I'm not lucky, and then he's going to finish me off. Oh, let's try it. Let's see. Yeah, that was good. I feel like, what did I do? I took off the metal gem, and I also got a lot slower. So I feel like that, like the increased speed and all that. Oh shit! Why did I do that? I just totally lost track of where in the cycle I was. I should have healed on that round. What was I saying? because I was talking about the metal gem, I screwed myself up. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. I actually was doing okay until I accidentally attacked one on the round I should have healed. But yeah, so I feel like taking the metal gem off, I lost a lot of speed. So it seems like there's attribute boosts that I was getting and didn't know why. I have the impression that they're from the metal gem. Like some synergy between the metal gem and something else I had on. I don't know. Okay, yeah, well, we're not going to defeat Tetsu. I don't even remember what you get from him if you defeat him. I want to say it's like a speed chain. Like, I think I already have a speed chain. I totally don't know. But well, actually, wait, I think maybe with a Wonder Elixir and just doing the same strategy that I mentioned and not messing it up this time, like maybe I can win. If I put on like a Wonder Elixir, maybe also put on a Fury boost so I'm doing more damage output. So Mia's Ring. I'm kind of wondering if I maybe having a life grail would be better than having a guardian ring. I don't know how much this helps. Let's try the life grail. Might help, might not. I mean, essentially, like, assuming I survive a round, then the life grail is always gonna... Assuming I survive his hit, then the life grail is always gonna basically, in practice, make his hit do 200 damage less than it otherwise would have. Now the question is, will that be more or less than the amount that the guardian reduces damage? And I legit don't know. But I just remember just now I said I had the impression that the guardian ring didn't make much difference. Okay, so Wonder Elixir I'm gonna need. I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the guardian ring did help. Okay, so let's heal myself up again. Let's try Flower for now. And then I'm gonna put Fury Boost on. I feel like that healing flower is not gonna cut it. It might be okay. Let's try. Let's take a little risk. I'm gonna put a Fury Boost, then I'm gonna heal myself back to full. I wonder if does Shield Elixir stack with Wonder Elixir? Okay. Now I'm gonna heal myself to full, and then I'm gonna start doing my attacks. Block, please. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my attack heal, attack heal, attack heal. It's gonna be really messy. I'm gonna use up all my healing berries, but whatever. I'll save it in a different save. I want to say he might have like 20,000 HP, maybe 30,000, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean his defense is so high that my damage output is not good. Okay, I can't attack right now anyway because I don't have AP. That was a nice round of blocking, but now I don't have AP again. Well, what can I do? doing pretty good now. And after the Wonder Elixir, I've been getting good RNG with the blocks. Part of the reason I took the metal gem off was because I was like expecting him to be doing enough damage to keep my AP up. Like if I end up getting through this without needing to use up a lot of healing berries, that's going to be nice too. Still can't do my good hit. Oh, he almost took a knee. I think I do vaguely remember that being a thing that, like, as their AP, or as like they get closer to dying, or when they take big hits, they kind of like take a teeny bit longer to recover from what they're doing. Or I might be confusing that with I think that's also a thing in like Final Fantasy VIII. Who knows? Okay, now I can actually do the good hit I wanted to do. This should take us up past the 10,000 mark, as long as he doesn't like block too much. Stupid devil. Okay. But we're in good shape so far, and we're not even eating healing berries yet. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, yikes. I feel like I actually have a chance. Earlier I thought this fight was going to be hopeless, but nope. Oh, I did it. So he's only got, like, he's probably only got around 10,000 or slightly more. Let's see. I could just look this up on the wiki, but who does that? Yeah, I mean, he died somewhere between 9,920 and 12,126. Like, maybe it's 12,000. What do you give me? Oh, another medal. Oh, that's worth it. Like, because Noah can have one of those on. And like, now Noah and Don can both have those on. Okay, I think now I still need to go to the old village elder's house. There's my power room. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy some phoenixes. I'm like, I think I've only got, what, like 2 now? And I don't want to have a repeat of what happened when I fought Court. And in the process of buying phoenixes, I can also see how much money, how many points are on my point card. Punch up O's. Like, my equipment's so crappy that even this like literally first head armor of the game still have. Ah, I can't buy phoenixes. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna have to after the event that's coming here happens, like I'm gonna have to leave and go to Uru Mais in order to access the next dungeon. And so if I'm on the way there anyway, I can just get a phoenix from whatever town I stop at on the way. I guess I'll probably be like teleporting to Usha Research Center. I think that's the closest thing to Uru Mais, unless I'm able to teleport directly back there. Yeah, so basically you lost everyone, whole family, and your adopted parent. At least you still have us. And Maya, right? I remember you liked May and Maya. Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in, kid. I mean, I wouldn't know, I haven't been through it, but it seems like it would be tough. So some bad stuff's gonna happen now. Yep. I think I have talked to everyone. Do I need to like talk to May again? Talk to Dad again? Talk to... I already talked to Gala, right? Unless like I didn't save when I did that. Oh. I guess I could have sworn I saved after all of this. Whoops. Yeah, well, at least now I can like see what I say to May. Yeah. Go through this conversation again. I feel like if I had said the other thing, then I would have a different dialogue option there. I will save the world for you. I guess I mean, I'm like 99% sure it doesn't matter anyway. As far as I can remember, the only effect, like the only way that the stuff you say to May has an effect is like whether or not you get May's pendant at the beginning. I don't know, like maybe if I was mean to her before, we wouldn't have this scene. I totes don't know. Yeah, I will be. Being alive is nice. Foreshadowing. Well, you people won't be dead. You'll just be kind of in the same situation as Noah's parents. Okay, so I need to talk to Gala now, and then we will have done all the things we need to do. Yep, there we go. I wonder if it's Dr. Usha. No, he looks like Songi, yeah. think the only bad people were mist people? I didn't see what I chose. Well, that was sudden. Of course, like 1998 budget, they probably couldn't show every detail of what's happening in the FMV. They just kind of have to hint at it, and then use dialogue to tell you what's going on. There's a treasure chest for me. You guys emphasize it enough? Of course, I know, like, when we played these game as kids, like, sometimes you need a lot of direction to know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, this is actually the outside of the final dungeon, but we can't get in there yet. Yeah, this is the main thing I remember about it, that, like, everywhere you go in here, it's, like, the only things you ever meet here are trios of three of the same level 3 seed. It's like what everything in this dungeon is. which, like, to be honest, can make the battles tedious. At least you can get a mix of things, but if I recall correctly, that's not what happens. Yeah, of course, like outside we get the early crappy Uru, and as we get further and further, we get bigger and bigger stuff, and that is the one nice thing. Oh yeah, like you're level 3, you've got multi-attack everyone attacks. The nice thing here is like this is your chance to pick up any Uru magic that you missed. Okay, level 3 they're still quite weak. It's good to know. So I did Tetsu. What are the other like side quests that might be worth doing? There's the master course of Muscle Dome, but I don't really want to do it. Like, there's no reward for it. I mean, the reward is getting coins, and eventually you could have enough coin to get the Earth Uru egg, but I don't really care about getting that. I mean, it would be nice to get, but I just don't want to spend the time it would take, because if I recall correctly, you need to, like, I could have sworn there was a chest somewhere. Maybe it's further up. When I come back here, I'll search for it. Yeah, so like Muscle Dome, I kind of don't want to do. And then the other one is Lapis. That's going to be super hard. Do I at least have a few light jewels? Because to beat Lapis, I want light jewels. I don't think I have any. Oh, I don't need it because I've got two. Yeah, I've got two rainbow jewels and I've got a light talisman. But like Lapis is the hardest boss of the game, so I don't think I'd be able to take him out at this point. Okay. Of course, I could go through the world and talk to everyone about what's happened, but screw that. Oh, I could go directly to Uru Mais, but let's just go to Usha's, because I want to stop and buy stuff first. Yeah, so I feel like normally if I want to fight Lapis, I would usually do that after I've gone through the final dungeon. At least to get all the top equipment and like maybe a couple more levels. So yeah, I think if I were grinding, then what I would do is like go all the way to the end of the dungeon and all that stuff, and then run all the way back out and do Lapis, and then run all the way back in again. I'm not going to do that, but what I could do is like after I do that dungeon and beat the game. Oh, you all like don't have any reaction to what just happened. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a like the best fishing rod. Yeah, because I recall that like you can get a deluxe fishing rod from the Muscle Dome, but it's like kind of pointless because 8,000. But it's kind of pointless because we get the legendary rod for free in here. Let's do a worm here, even though I see it. It smells like a worm. I see the rod. Yeah. No, not that I intend on ever using it, but I got it. Yeah, so what was I saying? Like, the way that I'll do Lapis, if I do it, is, go through the final dungeon, when the time comes for that. I'll go through the final dungeon, fight the final boss, and then load up the game again, and just like Door of Light out of there and fight Lapis. Yeah, so you all have reactions to like what happened after the Conqueror stuff, but okay, yeah, you're the only one who has a reaction to Uru Mais. Okay. Let's go down there. I suppose I could do a blink there, but it's such a close walk and just do it. If I recall correctly, like the encounter rate should be lower now that the mist is gone. And these fights are going to be so easy that Gala could just cast Iota once and be done with it. At the moment that came up, I was just in the middle of starting to say, like, I might get into one battle. Still wasn't enough to level up. I was hoping I would get attacked by a trio, so that that spell would get more XP from being cast. I feel like I might get into one more attack still. Tell us about a door to the Siwukai? I just remember you said go to Uru Mais, but I don't remember if you explicitly said there will be a door to Siwukai there. Yeah. I like how, like, throughout much of the Sabukus Islands arc, or at least like the first half of it, everything's all like hurry, hurry, hurry. It's always talking about hurry. And then now that we're in Callisto, we like never think about hurry again. And then yeah, in Callisto it's all about T, T, T. But if I recall correctly, hurry will show up again at the Great Genesis Tree that we're going to. This dungeon has a kind of obnoxious layout. It's not obnoxious, it's just like it's a lot of branching. Like, the branching's not too complicated. Every place where it branches, there's one like short path to a dead end and one path that continues. So there's never cases where you have to go like a long way off and then backtrack. The dead end is going to be pretty close, but it's still sometimes Um, Still sometimes gets confusing. What do you mean humans possessed by mist took over the Sirukai? For all that we know, Sanji's the first human who went into Sirukai. Well, I think, like, I mean, was Court getting his mist, like, breath of Rogue from Sirukai? I don't think so. He was getting it from Rogue. Rogue had already been banished from Sirukai. Like, as far as I know, Sanji was the first human to mess with Sirukai. So, of course, like, when the receiver just now said Sirukai has been taken over by humans, it's accurate. But the way they said it just now made it sound like that had already been a thing before Sanji showed up. I wonder if that's just a, I wonder if that's just a translation issue. Oh, hey! Oh, and I don't think you have an ivory book on now. Oh, that sucks. And you don't have a metal gem on, do you? So after this battle, I need to put an ivory book on Gala. Maybe a metal gem on Noah? Well, I kind of want to keep bronze book on someone too. Oh, these are level 2, right? So yeah, they take a little bit more damage than what we saw before. God. This might be the first and only time where you encounter a certain kind of Zero as level 1. Ah, this is the 7th one. And then the very next dungeon, you encounter like the same type of Zero again as level 2. Because most of the time, you encounter it a couple times before you encounter the level 2 version. I like Fire Demise. You will have level 1s in Rim Elm, level 1s in Castle. It's maybe not until Zito's dungeon that you get level 2s, I'm not sure. The only other exception I can think of off the top of my head is Zenwars, because you'll meet Zenwars as level 1 in Zito's dungeon. And then maybe they'll be level 2 when you find them in Shadowgate or something. I actually don't remember. Oh, come on, that's 8! Of course, this time you didn't have an ivory book, so there wasn't much chance anyway. But yeah, so It's possible that the second time you use Zemwires, they're level 2 already. I don't remember. But even if it were, like, it's not the immediately next dungeon. Like, this is the only place I know of where the very next dungeon they start being like that. Well, let's put an ivory book and a bronze book on you. Maybe instead of Sea of Flame, like, maybe you could have the bronze book. You want a magic armband, so you can cast a ton of stuff. What? Oh, wrong button. Come on. And then have a bronze book. So I feel like if you got metal gem, you don't really need the Sea of Flame anymore. Okay, you've got ivory book now. Good. Ooh, more water. It's been a while since I got into that. Come on, slippery. I want more brilliant. Oh, but I might. I need to go one. It's Noah's health as well. Level 5. Oh. Oh, you're weak. Even with a fancy new weapon. This is gonna freeze up my knee for a long time, so trying to move this stuff is always a mess. I'm pretty sure like no one at all has gotten Golem. Maybe Gala's got it. Let's see actually. No one. No one has gotten the Golem yet. It's fine. It is like, ooh, this would have been useful when I had to fight Tetsu. It's not a huge difference. Oh yeah, because I bought new armor for him at Salt Tower. This is all useless stuff. Oh, and you know what? I didn't put an evil god icon on you. Maybe I should do that. I don't remember what I have on instead of that. Oh, you've got Metal and War Soul Power Ring. I think I can take off the Power Ring and put Nirvana on. Just for the time being, it should be something useful. Oh, another Lost Grail. I picked up one like at the very end of Absolute Fortress also. Okay, so which way? Go this way? Yeah, get back. Please? Ah, come on. You might not be able to one-shot it now. Now that you've taken off your power ring. Was not too long ago that Noah was leveling up, but I guess like she has missed out on XP from so many battles that she's like probably is about that much far behind, that far behind. Which way do I want to go? I remember there's some. Usually, like I feel like the skinny path is the one going to the side, and the big path is the one to advance. But I think there have been. Ooh, nice, level up. There have been a few where, like, I feel like I remember there's this one point where the skinny path is actually the one that goes further into the Tsurukai. Okay, so we missed out on absorbing Gillian 8 times. 6 of those were with Ivory Book and 2 were not. For 10. Oh, this might hurt Noah. Ouch. Yeah, did like nothing to Gala between his spiriting and the fact that he's already like Thunder Elementy, but that was pretty bad for Noah. Still didn't kill it. I should do. It's weird. It's weird to think that I haven't leveled up my raw sealer since Buma. It's been quite a while. But I mean, soon I'm going to level up all my Rasu twice in rapid succession. Yeah, I mean, I went through what, like, Buma, so after Buma, Malphiny, Floating Castle, Rogue's Tower, Jet's Absolute Fortress. I wasn't counting when I listed those out, but it was several things. Maybe you can just, this won't kill it, and then you can what do we do is miss it. What's the other time where you go a while without you see leveling up any Rasu? I think Jeremy to Retayu, but that one's not that much. You've got like Shadowgate, the Path to Underground Octum, the Fire Path, Retayu, Alpatoma. There we go! Finally! Well, let's start using this. I've got enough magic fruit, I can just like, I can cast this every battle. Like, unless there's a battle where I want someone else to try absorbing Gillian, which feels kind of not necessary. Yeah, we are going to put that to good use. So first off, take the ivory book off. Let's get a wisdom ring. I might not really need a wisdom ring, because I feel like this is going to do ginormous damage anyway. Maybe we take the bronze book. Trade that for an ivory book. Actually, I don't know, like, at low level, I don't know how strong the skill is, but we're gonna see. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Like I said, usually the skinny path is the one to like items. But I think there's gonna be one exception to that coming up at some point. Let's try this out. I'm actually kind of worried that it might not do enough to actually kill him. And yeah, like I said, the other thing I remember is that this spell's animation takes forever, which is obnoxious. Especially when you're trying to like train it up to a high level. Yeah, so what? This was the 10th time that he killed one. Is when he finally got it. The 8th time if we don't count the 2 he didn't have a higher flip on. Okay. Even at low level, it does enough to kill most random encounter enemies, except for probably like other guilds. Okay, you notice like it costs 80 MP, and that's even with the Spirit Talisman. I kind of actually I want to check something just out of curiosity. Like, if I put 2 on, is it gonna do they stack? So put another Spirit Talisman on. No, doesn't stack. Good to know. Now where's my bronze book? should heal. And the other thing is, I think I mentioned this before too, but like Gilliam kind of ends up being not super useful because the amount of time you have it is super short. Right? Like basically I'm gonna have Gilliam through this dungeon, and then after this dungeon's over, Gala's gonna get his Rasiru Ozma spell, which is even stronger. But anyway, since I got it, I better use it. Oh yeah, and I think I was right when, like, I remember last time when I was in Jet's Absolute Fortress, I said I think, like, for that and all of the other dungeons I have coming up, it would be like only Sewer monsters, like no non-Sewer monsters. And yeah, that is the case here. I couldn't remember because I thought like maybe there are, but it makes sense, right? It's the Sewer guy, the only thing I fight here is Sewer. So really from like the last dungeon where there were non-Sewer monsters is Conquer. And the only other time I'll see them is like, oh, didn't quite kill it, okay. So it needs to level up a bit. So I'm gonna need to try to insult it. And then just in case that doesn't work. So the only other time I'll encounter non-Sewer monsters is when I'm like backtracking to post that bit. Which I will need to do it times. Like to pick up each of their Rasiru spells, I'm gonna have to do a bit of backtracking. Yep. Yet another lost grail. I've gotten 2 of them from random drops. Picked up 1 in Jet's Fortress, and I think I have another one I got somehow. Maybe it was also a random drop, I don't know. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, yeah, so it's gotta be another skinny one, which actually is the correct one. Better get used to seeing this spell a lot. Because that's what the rest of this dungeon is going to be. Just casting this spell over and over again. Until, of course, after this dungeon we get this Ozma spell. And then you better get used to seeing the Ozma spell. So he's casting that over and over again. But like I said before, in the late game, these battles get long and tedious. In the final dungeon, they're long and tedious because you're always fighting like 3 level 3 compared to here where we're fighting 2 level 2s. But even here, the battles are long and tedious, like not because of their difficulty or anything, but because if you're using magic, then the magic animations are so long this late in the game. There we go, level up. I feel like now that it's leveled up, like if I recall correctly, the damage gains it gets per level are pretty good. So like just earlier it was borderline on being able to kill Slipperies in one shot, but I think now it should definitely be like solidly always killing the Slippery. Ooh, magic water. I feel like I'm close to the end of this. It could be long, but let's see. Hey, 2 more. And I remember I gave Noah a thingy, right? keep Noah and Ivy books, so I'll let her kill both of these. Not that I expect her to get one, but you know, just in case. Oh boy, this could be bad. If both of these cast Thunderstorm, Noah will be dead. That was weak. Oh, because I took the power. No. Oh, that reminds me of one of the things I'm worried about when I fight Boeras again. That, like, there's a risk that, like I was saying earlier, like that card game, I think it's not too hard for me to handle. But my worry is, like, if the game, like, freezes up right at that moment and I can't move my cursor to select the thing, and so it ends up, like, choosing the card that kills me. Ah, we will see. So Noah, you killed 2, not gotten it, but don't feel bad. Vala had to kill 10 to get it. 8 to 10, depending on whether or not we count the ones when we didn't have an Ivy book. Okay. Yeah, close to the end. Okay. So we are gonna, let's see. You need a defender chain, definitely. I should put defender chains on 2 people, I think. Anyway, let's defender chain and rainbow. Vaughn, you take a power ring. And conflicted whether to give you a power ring or a defender chain. Give you a defender chain. We'll have a jewel. I'm kind of tempted to give you a wisdom ring so you do more damage, but on the other hand, I feel like you're probably going to spend most of your time healing rather than doing damage spells. So I think it's fine. Let's try this. So here comes the hardest boss in the game. So we're all, what, all level 35 now, I think? Yeah. Here we go. This guy's nastiest thing is really just his physical attacks. He'll do like 7 or 8 hits and they're huge. Nice, good. You did it to know, which is good. And actually, I feel like usually, I'll have to refresh my memory how this fight works, but if I remember correctly, I would often be like kind of happy when he uses Chaos Flare, because I feel like Chaos Flare is not as nasty as his regular attack. Like most of the time he uses Chaos Flare as regular attack, but he will sometimes use a pretty nasty attack that hits everyone. He's really kind of a souped up version of the one of him that we fight at Mount Latona. Yeah, I got off lucky this round because he used his Reaper attack and he used it on someone who had just spirited. But I'm sure at some point we'll see his really nasty combo. I'm gonna try to beat him straight up, but if he ends up killing us, then I can always like blow a lot of my elixirs and things, because he is probably one of the hardest bosses, so why not? If not, there's almost nothing else left to save those elixirs for. Let's do one round of big damage and then I'll heal everyone up. I guess I shouldn't be approaching it this way, because like I took most people's offensive accessories off and tried to focus them on defense. So like doing one round of big damage is still not going to be big damage. That was not bad, but I feel like I still am like going to be more. I'm not going to have very good offensive power. Yeah, let's see, Bond's doing like barely half as much as what he was doing before. This is fine. I think I'm going to let you pass screen instead of quality, because I don't want to take. Of course, it would be great if this guy like attacks Gala in the next round, and then Gala casts screen and we're all at full health. Whereas like if Bond heals us next round, the guy's going to attack someone and we're going to end the round not full health. But I feel like I don't want to take the risks with this guy. With some other bosses, I would sometimes take that risk and like let Gala do his heal after the boss attacks, just in the off chance that I can get that. But with this one, I think I just need to play it conservative. Do my healing, even if it's quote unquote wasteful, because you know there's like it'll be healing 2 people instead of 3 people or whatever. I think I still need to accept that and just play it safe. Spirit, just in the off chance that he goes faster than Bond and uses a big attack. Yeah, that's kind of like, I think from what I've played before, this is the typical like conservative strategy, is like every round have someone spiriting for defense, someone healing, and someone doing damage. Noah's going to need a lot more HP before she can do it. Okay, here comes the bad stuff. Those blocks were clutch. You see, like, even just one of his hits did 700. If all 3 of those had landed, Bond would have been almost dead. And, like, it's kind of lucky that he only did 3 hits there, because I feel like sometimes he would do, like, 6 or 7. And, I mean, if all of those are doing huge damage, then that would be a problem. Okay, next round, what do we do? Noah, you cast Bara. Bond, you attack. Gala, you attack again. We'll go 1 round without attacking. I know it's running the risk that means he could kill Bond, but let's try it. I want to try. think I want to play this like I said, I need to be a bit conservative, but I want to also try to play it like I did Court the second time, like just making sure I can keep dishing out big damage, keep the... Oh, nice! That is nice. Yeah, so I was saying, like, keep dishing out damage so I can keep the fight from dragging on too long. But that was really good, like it's... So I lowered his speed. I feel like it's quite rare for those new magic effects to proc on bosses. But yeah, I mean this one's, of course, like, Camaro has the chance to lower his defense, which is also good. But I feel like lowering speed is better. Okay. I got lucky that he attacked Vaughn twice in a row, and fortunately that defender chain really paid off both times. Otherwise Vaughn definitely would have been dead. Still not going to have enough AP to win good. She also doesn't have enough MP to cast a spell, so maybe that let Noah kill Vaughn and Vaughn keep dishing out damage. But Vaughn doesn't do much damage at this point. It's just spinning Spirit again. Get you some MP and be safe in case he does a big attack. Vaughn's damage is pretty pitiful in this battle because I took off. What did I take off? I know I put a defender chain on you. Did I also put a rainbow jewel? Or whatever it is, like Vaughn's not doing much damage. You're gonna need to get hit. Good, good. Hit Noah, give us another hit. Or not. Take that too. 5 hits, all blocked. Yeah, so she doesn't get AP, but I do get like a free round of damage, so that's also not too shabby. Okay, so with that speed reduction that Noah put on you, you're still faster than Gala, but I think that you can still go regularly slower than Vaughn. That's nice. So like, I can rely on Vaughn for healing if necessary. Let's dish out some damage. I feel like that's not going to do as much as the other hit. Let's just do that instead of wasting other spirit. Now watch this be the turn he uses his big attack right after I chose my spirit. Well, if you do your big attack, then Noah will probably be up to 100 AP. Ooh, good. And I think Gala does not have a defender chain, so this could be bad. Oh, but that Ebony Jewel, I think the Ebony Jewel is reducing its physical. Wow. Yeah, so that's what I've been talking about. His damage is pretty good. Why did I not do a Hyper Art there? I think I had enough AP. I must have put it in wrong. I must have input it wrong. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Gala's Ebony or Rainbow Jewel was reducing the damage that those attacks did. And even so, it came up like almost one-shotting him. Yeah, like in this fight, Defender Chain is really useful. And I only have 2, I never bothered to buy another one. Oh yeah, I put it in, like I put in Gala's Hyper Art instead of Bonds. Let's just use that. Oh, I'm just gonna keep casting Chimera every turn. How's that sound? I can let other people handle the heal. Because you've got enough AP, or enough MP with the Spirit Talisman, you could cast this like 10, 15 times. And if it's doing 4,000 every time, Sanji's probably got like 4,000, 40,000 HP. Like if you just keep doing this for 10 rounds, it's over. Less than 10 rounds when we consider that Vaughn and Noah are also doing some damage output. Although it's kind of like drop in the bucket compared to what you would do. Dude, how did Vaughn play fast? And faster, like, you all just went in kind of backwards order this round. Maybe it would have been nice to spirit this round for a minute. Still hasn't used his big attack that it's ever had. But I imagine that like, as he gets closer to, as his health gets lower, he might start doing that. So, as I mentioned earlier, the main thing I remember about this fight is that his, oh thank God, do it when she's spirited. His like ridiculous physical attack, which like we just saw him dish out on Gala. If I remember correctly, that attack gets not as bad as the fight goes on. It doesn't seem to have changed yet, because he's still sometimes dishing out for 5 hits. But the last time I remember doing it, like at the beginning of the fight, he would dish out like 6 or 7 hits, maybe 5. But later in the fight, he would only be completed 2 or 3. Vaughn and Noah, you both are running out of energy. Just keep the team alive while Gala keeps doing what he does. I actually kind of don't know if I've had Gala do anything other than Camaro this whole fight. Maybe he cast a healing, like maybe at the very beginning he was healing. And then I kind of switched over to using Vaughn and healing. It always feels wasteful to use Camaro when like it's not leveling up anymore, and I could be casting a different spell that would be leveling up. But at the same time, it just does so much more. It does more damage than Gilliam for barely more than half the cost. If I wanted... Oh, done! That was not bad. Let's see who looks like quick. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to like really optimize my play, right, I would allow this battle to drag on a little longer and need to use some magic fruits just for the sake of leveling up Gilliam more, but whatever. Here's another I consider sad what happens. So on the one hand, like this, like we saw in the last round when we defeat Port and Noah makes like a sad face instead of a victory pose. It's like kind of emotional. This scene I always felt like it kind of should be the same, like, Gala fighting his old friend, you'd think he would kind of look sad or regretful when that battle ends. So I always found it kind of jarring that he like does a big fist pump like at killing his friend. But then like I also remember seeing just now like maybe they didn't know that Sanji was going to die like at the moment that the battle was over, right? Because there's already been 2 other times before this when they do the typical JRPG trope of you defeat the bad guy and he walks away totally fine. So maybe Gala's thinking like, yeah, we beat Sanji and it's a new day. Sanji will walk away. Maybe he didn't expect that after that battle Sanji would die. And if he knew that, maybe he would have had a sad face too. But I don't know. Yeah. This game does get pretty religious from time to time. This is not the first time that they've been like, pray harder, pray harder. The very first Genesis tree, right? The very first Genesis tree that did that. Like, they revived it through the power of prayer. And now, if I recall correctly, the baby god Hari is going to show up again. And like give up his life to revive the great Genesis tree. IIRC. Hello. Long time no see. Yeah, so once this is done, the next step is going to be to go to each of these people's like various Genesis trees and like max level their Rasiru and get the things that they need to cast their special Rasiru magic. I won't do that right now because it will involve some walking. I think Vaughn needs to go down to Warrior Square at the bottom of the Soul Tower, which is not too far because it's like there's no encounters there. But Gala needs to go into one of those forests. I don't remember if it's the west or east one. Should be the east one, but I'm not sure. And Noah needs to go to the top of Mount Rikaroa. So both of those will be a little bit of a trek. And I'm getting a little tired, so I won't do it this time. I will do that next time. So what, like the plan for next time, after we finish talking to this weird baby, is gonna be we go max out everyone's Rasiru, and then I think just charge straight on into the final dungeon. Yeah, so the final dungeon's a big one. It's gonna take a while to get through. We'll get everyone's max level weapons and armor in there. So that means Vaughn will finally start to use a non-ridiculous weapon. He'll finally be able to like use his miracle arts because he won't be using that big astral sword anymore. Like, I kind of don't know if Gala's ever going to get to miracle arts point. Usually when I play, like Gala eventually is able to use miracle arts. I feel like he maybe needs to be at level 38 or something to get that far. I don't really remember. But last I checked, he was like not super close to Miracle Arts point yet. Revive this big old tree. And the same procedure y'all have always been doing, just bigger. Why is it that in games, like, end game sort of stuff always revolves around saving some big tree? We've got this. Hey, finally leveled up. I want to say like the end of like World of Warcraft 3 or something is like protecting a tree. The end of Baldur's Gate 2, right? You're like stopping a guy who's trying to drain the life out of a big tree. Video games love trees. Okay, let's peace out. Oh well, at least we won't have to walk up Mount Rikaroa to do Noah's stuff because we're there already. Yeah, so from here we can like door of light out of here. I'm too lazy to walk down. Then we can walk to Gala's thing, then we can do Bonds. Yeah, let's hurry to Rim Elm after we do this other stuff. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so check this out. Haha, look at that. I'm probably never going to cast Noah's and Bonds versions. I'll cast them each once, just so we can see what they look like. When we get into fights, I'll cast them. But yeah, really, Gala's is the good one. Like I don't think it's necessarily any better than the others, but Gala's the person I've sort of designated as my big magic caster. So what do I want you to have? A metal gem? And maybe a bronze book? Where's my other metal gem? This rainbow jewel will be replaced with a wisdom ring. Probably when we go through Gala's forest, we'll want to put on a good luck bell, just so we don't have to go through a ton of boring fights. Going through a ton of boring fights would be an easy way to level up as Gillian, but I don't want to be a grinder. So, okay. So we have a plan. So next time, we're gonna get Gala's and Bond's ultimate Rasiru magics, and then we are going to head to the final dungeon. So until next time.